So UFC Fight Night Vegas 76, Sean Strickland versus Abus Magomedov just concluded, and Sean Strickland gets it done by second round TKO via ground and pound after dropping him with a nasty right hand that caught Abus off guard. And I predicted this. I said this in my prediction video that Abus Magomedov will be taking too quick of a jump up too soon. He beat Dustin Stoltzfus, who was 1-4 in the UFC. He should not be getting number 7 ranked Sean Strickland. And this fight proved that. Abus was not ready at all to go a full 5 rounds against Sean Strickland and really take on that challenge, that pressure that he is. And the only thing that I failed to mention in my prediction video is that Abus Magomedov is actually ass. I gave him way too much credit in my video. I said that he would lose in maybe the 4th or 5th round, or lose by a decision where he would win only the first round. That was too much credit for Abus. He only had 1 round of cardio for a 5-round fight. Like, what are you doing, bro? You have known about this fight for how long now? Months now, Abus Magomedov, and you can't go 2 rounds? You didn't train enough to go 2 rounds? What were you expecting? Were you banking on finishing Sean Strickland in the first round? That was your bank? That was your whole thing? That was your whole preparation? Was for the first round? And yeah, you did good in the first round. Hold on. Let me go ahead and break down the fight for you guys real quick. So the first round comes out, and Abus lands some nice teeps, front kick to the body of Sean Strickland. Eventually, he eye pokes him, and it's a pretty bad eye poke. Finger right in the eye, dead straight finger right in Sean Strickland's eyes as he went for a jab. So it was a pretty nasty one, but Strickland toughs through it, takes some time off, rubs his eyes for a little bit, but he was fine for the most part. Goes back in, and it's the same thing. Abus landing more front kicks to the body, more teeps to the body, hurting Sean to the body a few times. Overall, just kind of outpointing him and just doing more damage to the body in that entire round. Eventually goes for a takedown, and he actually gets it on Sean Strickland, gets him down for a moment, tries to go for the back, but Strickland defends well and he gets back up. And then just a few more teep kicks and front kicks, and that's the round. But at the end of the round, I kind of noticed that Abus was kind of already slowing down. He was already mouth breathing a little bit. He was already kind of feeling the pressure from Sean Strickland. But in my head, I was like, no, he's fine. He'll be able to last so maybe the 4th or 5th round. He won't gas in the second. But boy, did I not know. That was farther from the truth. He went out in the second round and immediately gassed in the first 30 seconds. He was done. And Strickland, from that point on, just put it on him. And he showed some really fast hands. I was surprised at Strickland's hands, about his hand speed. It was really fast. It was really on point, technical, throwing uppercuts, left hook, right hands. Abus would get hit by a jab, then back up. And then Strickland came in with a 1-2-3 uppercut, right hand, left hand around the guard, and just put it on Abus until eventually he broke him. And you can see Abus just continuously keep gassing and feeling worse and worse. At one moment, he turned towards the ref and was like, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine. And then gets caught with a jab. And then a minute later, he starts just walking away from Strickland. He would throw like an overhand left, he would miss it by a long shot, and then just walk away from Strickland. And then eventually got caught. I think it was mid-combination from Strickland. I think he threw a jab, got hit with a jab. He stopped in range. He stopped in range of Strickland, turned away from him, and just started walking, pacing, in range. Gets caught with a right hand, gets dropped, and from there on, I was like, it's over. It's been over since 2 minutes ago, since the beginning of the second round. It's been over for this fight. But after that point, I was like, he's getting TKO'd right here. There's no way he survives this. And yeah, just complete domination. And from that point, he just spammed right hands, a ground and pound, Sean Strickland did, and put him away. Got TKO'd finish, Abus Magomedov. And yeah, I'm disappointed in Abus, man. I thought he would at least come out there and show me that he was somewhat top level, somewhat ranked level. And from now on, I don't know if he's even ranked level at middleweight, and that's saying something. And this proves just how shit the division is. It does. And it might not technically, because the way things work, Strickland is ranked number 7 in the world at middleweight, and Abus is not ranked, and he only has 1 win in the UFC. So it might not entirely prove that, but you would think Abus would have something in him, like something, better than just a first round of cardio. But he didn't. He didn't have any of it. He had absolutely nothing for Sean Strickland besides a teep kick and a front kick. And his hands looked pretty mediocre too. He just spammed overhand lefts. His jab was all right. His right hand wasn't really there. He didn't really have many good combinations as well. He was overall just really bad on the with his boxing, and his hands were pretty mediocre. His kicks were pretty good. I didn't mention that, but he did have some good, solid, hard leg kicks on Strickland's legs. That is what you should do against Sean Strickland. But if you're going to be able to beat Sean Strickland, you need to have either insane power like Alex Pereira or have good cardio. And he didn't have either, and he paid the price for it. So Abbas is just mega bad, man. He is really bad, and that ruins it for a lot of German fans who wanted another German contender in the UFC. That part of the world, that fan base is not going to be unlocked for a long time now, because Abbas didn't know how to train for a full 5-round fight, apparently. And yeah, it's good shit Strickland, man. He toughed through the eye poke. He toughed through the teeps and the front kicks and some of the shots. He was getting tagged every now and then. I think Abbas landed a nice left hand. Every time he was going for a finish against Abbas, he would get caught with a nice left hook, maybe just getting a bit too overconfident, overzealous in the pocket with him, because he was gassed and hurt. But he ate them well. He was fine. Oh, yeah. And one time when Abbas came out, I think Strickland landed a nice combination on him. And so Strickland backed up. Abbas came out to meet him in the middle of the octagon. And I think he threw the slowest head kick I have ever seen in my entire life. He was that gassed at round 2. I mean, it was horrific to watch. It was bad. I was laughing at some points. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But good shit Strickland. So what's next for him? I say, I don't know, honestly. It's kind of weird what we're going to do with Sean Strickland. Maybe give him the winner of Paulo Costa versus Ikram Aliskerov. Give him them. Maybe. That would be a nice option. He wants a title shot. I don't see him getting that at all. I think he's still one win away from that. Again, he lost to Pereira, and then he lost to Cannonier, who just won. So I don't see him getting that. Maybe he can be short notice for the 293 card. Other than that, I just don't see him getting a title shot just next. And then, yeah, I mean, Paulo Costa was a matchup we were looking towards for him when he didn't fight Abbas yet. So yeah, maybe just book that and get that one rolling. That'd be a great fight as well. And the winner of that, if it's Sean Strickland gets his title shot, maybe not Paulo Costa, maybe he needs one more. But I think that would be a great fight. And they're similar in the rankings, coming off wins if Paulo Costa wins. So that'd be a great time for Sean Strickland. Another great fight and more of him. Calm down. Before I get out of here, man, he needs to calm down in his press conferences, bro. He is getting more unhinged as he fights more and more often. So he's still funny, though, but he needs to calm down just a little bit. But great post-fight interview. Called Is He Chinese again, which is always funny to me. Made fun of Abbas in his first round. His Peter Pan kicks or whatever is what he called him, I think. Made fun of him for that. And yeah, he gave the crowd a little bit of some credit, the UFC credit for paying him and shit like that. But great post-fight interview. Great fight. Great round of cards. I might do a full card recap as well, because this card today was actually a really solid card. So I might do that as well. But as of right now, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Anybody who came in my stream today and said what's up and hung out with me, I do appreciate you as well. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.